All right, hello everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Life Path Number prediction for the month of October 2022. My name is Jocelyn, and I'm so grateful to be back here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. I understand that I've been a little MIA a little bit, but I needed it. I needed my time to myself, you guys. So I'm back now. I'm officially back. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hey, Think Billions. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Amber. How are y'all? Yes, everything is really good, you guys. Hey, World Frequencies. Look, y'all, I'm happy. Look, I've been yeah, I just needed my little MIA. I needed my time to myself. So I've been doing the, predictions every month, but now I'm back. And then last week I was actually a little bit sick too. I get like this annual September cold. I always get sick in the month of September, so I'm just getting over that too. Okay? So, thank you guys. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I needed that MIA time. Yes, I'm feeling really good. Yeah, going in hermit mode is really good, you guys. Like you need that time to yourself. Like going hermit mode is not going like completely like you just disappeared off the face of the earth. But you yeah, you just need to like have that time, spend time with, your close knit family, like your loved ones and stuff. So it's been really good. Thank you so much. Look like you about to go out on a date. Oh Lord. Uh, anyways, how know thyself? Oh, that's Linda. Listen, you guys, let me go ahead and get started because think billions up there trying to fish. But anyway, let's go ahead and on into it, you guys. I wrote down a lot. Hold on, I lost my page. Hold on, let me find my page. Okay, this is my page. So anyway, so how's everybody been? Everybody been good? Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. We've been growing over here too, y'all. Even though that I've been MIA, I've been growing. So that's a positive thing. But yes, new videos will definitely be out next week, you guys. So stay tuned for those. Um, just informational videos and things like that. You said I love your hair. Oh, look, I done had these. Look, I was like, what's she talking about my hair? I done had these things for about like a couple of weeks. So they kind of old. They older me, they new to y'all. Hey Kadir, how are you? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So October. So October, you guys are full of changes. I feel like these changes are gonna be somewhat unexpected. I feel like most of you in this particular season of your life, you've been feeling it. You've been feeling like a change is near. There's been different shifts that's gonna happen, but they haven't really necessarily showed up physically. So right now they're gonna start showing up physically in this month of October. So it's gonna be a lot of great movement forward, a lot of good changes. There's gonna be a lot of good turning points in a lot of people's lives in this particular season. Okay, in the month of October. Now, the month of October is represented by the number 10. So that also is that Wheel of Fortune energy as well. So a lot of prayers are going to be answered. A lot of serendipity moments are going to happen. And then also you're cycling up karmic lessons as well. So if you've been feeling like everything has just been, like a shit show for you, I have to put it like that. If you've been feeling like everything has been going downhill, like I said, it's going to be like a good turning point. Like I said, all these lessons, as long as you're understanding and as long as you're learning these lessons that are going to happen into your life, then there'll be good changes. But if you're not understanding it, sometimes these things will have to repeat itself. Okay. So figure out what in your own, like I said, some people are going to have to repeat the lesson. Some people are going to be understanding the lesson and then just moving forward into your life. Okay. This particular October. I'm also feeling that A lot of people, if you have been going through like different issues in your life where it feels like there's never a resolution to the problem, a lot of things are going to be resolved within this season as well. But this is moving towards, I'm feeling like it's kind of distant too. So let's say between now, as you're looking at this video right now, in January. Okay, so in the month of January, it's going to be like everything that you've been going through is going to be solution after solution. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it started. That's just for October for the general message. Also, let me piggyback and add, in October, I really won't be doing a lot of personal readings. So they're as first come, first serve. So make sure you guys check that out too. I actually need to check on my website because this weekend it was down and I wasn't sure why. So I'll be looking into that. So maybe by next week, you guys, like I'll start opening up more readings. Also, my life coaching classes will be available as well. So if you guys need like further information on your own personal situation, because these predictions here that I'm doing for the month of October, they're very particular. Like I don't feel like they will resonate with everybody here. Like especially well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But they're like very specific messages. So if you need something, and if these messages don't resonate with you and you need something more for your speed, then you guys know how to contact me. Okay. So let's move forward. Let's write down these time steps. Wait a minute. Let me get my, hold on, you guys. And if I keep on like sniffing and coughing and stuff, I told you I'm getting over this little cold that I'll be having. I don't want to use this pen. Well, I guess I'm going to use purple today. I wanted to use my blue one. All right. So is everybody ready? Let's get it together. We're going to, of course, start off with life path number one, per usual. Let me know how everybody feeling. Y'all doing good. Okay. So let's go on to ones. All right, cool. I knew I didn't want to use this pen. Oh, okay, there we go. Y'all know how sometimes y'all got to shake it like this? All right. All right, so life path number one. All right, for the month of October, there is going to be a final release for you as well, or like a washing away of what's kept you trapped in your mental. Okay, this is all about your physical and your mental state. So if you've been feeling like trapped in any type of way, then these are going to be where you kind of like I kept on seeing this motion when I was channeling, like a washing hands, like let me scrub this stuff off of me so I can have a clean, fresh approach on things. Also, you are being called to heal everything in all aspects of your life. So, for some of you here, you need to heal different family issues. Some of you need to heal different relationship issues. A lot of you have already separated from these things that you actually need to heal. So, it's kind of like you are always like reflecting on things. You're always like into your feelings when these things come up for you. Okay. You actually may be going through this right now as well. And then I'm gonna piggyback on that. Uh, it was crazy because when I channeled the message, then like a week later, it happened to me, and I'm a life path number one, so it's happening earlier than October for me. So I know that for a lot of the life path number ones, it's gonna start picking up that way to where all the struggles, anything that you've already released, you're gonna completely just sit in and just sit into your emotions and be like, okay, I can understand, I can break those things now. I don't have to worry about those things anymore. For some of you, it has came from like different jobs and things that has fired you years ago, and you're still bothered by it. I also kept hearing like heartaches and struggles, or any type of heartaches or struggles, like anything emotionally, people that have been emotionally manipulative to you. Though it's time for you to release those things too. Also, you do tend to have a hard time of letting things go when it hits your heart, because as a life path number one, you are good being by yourself. So when you do open up your heart or your feelings towards certain things, and those things kind of mistreat you, it makes you want to go back to that single energy. So make sure that you're releasing it, because once you release it, it's kind of like once you like um, wash your hands of things that are like dirtying up your life. I really didn't know how I wanted to explain it, but once you let those things go, it's like prosperity is handed. It's kind of like you have your hands filled with a whole bunch of junk. And then once you release the junk, then it's like new stuff can come in, new prosperity can come in. Also, I do feel in the month of October, if you are struggling with any type of addictions or anything that you haven't been able to really release or let go, whatever comes to your mind right now, make sure that you are trying to liberate yourself and release those things as well. So if you know, like you have a bad habit of like smoking a lot, maybe drinking, overeating, like overworking yourself, your addictions can come in any forms. If you have like a shopping addiction, make sure that you are kind of like easing out of that, okay? Because it's time to start something new. It's time to pick up something new. All right. So also I got this channel message too. If you have been feeling like things have been dry for you, I feel like these floodgates are gonna start opening. And then it's weird because it's the same like texture that I was getting, like when I was channeling the message too. It's like a quench, like a thirst has not been met. Floodgates are finally opening for you this month as well. Okay. So it may not come in like, well, for a lot of the life path number ones, it is gonna come in like, oh my God, it's so dry. It's kind of like you're in a desert and then you don't see anything, like any water for miles and miles, and then all of a sudden you come up on like this big, beautiful ocean. Okay, it's gonna be all of a sudden too. So even if you don't even know what I'm talking about right now, it's gonna happen very quickly. So that's number one. That's the forecast. As far as the life path number ones, as far as your prediction goes, expect important phone calls to come in. They can be like literal phone calls or spiritual phone calls. I just kept hearing the phone ringing, but it's like for some of you, you don't want to miss these calls. So keep your phone close to you. Like if you're expecting some type of phone call, definitely keep your phone, because it was like the vision that I had got. It was like the phone was like right here beside me, and then it wasn't ringing. I was like staring at the phone, waiting for it to ring. But as soon as I got up and worried about something else, then the phone started ringing. So make sure you're looking out for different phone calls, different messages as well. I feel like a lot of these calls too, you're being expected to actually step into your true calling. Okay. I'm getting another message right now. Seeing like Spider-Man. What did Spider-Man's uncle say? Like I can see it. I can see the scene, but I don't remember. Like great power comes with great responsibility, something like that. That's for life path number ones too. So whatever calling that you feel like you have on your life, that comes with its challenges as well. So if you feel like, let's say, for example, I can put me as the example. Okay, for me, I feel like it's my calling to heal, to rebuild people's mindset, how they channel emotional things as well. In order for me to serve my calling, I had to be more responsible enough to heal the things that I want to help other people heal. You kind of get what I'm saying? So if you say that you're supposed to be like this person of great power and you can see things, or you are called to help things out, I mean help people out, help out the world, like don't only look at the beauty of what it's going to bring to you. You have to kind of look at like the steps and the channels that you actually have to go through to even get there. Okay, because everything's not going to be just handed to you. That's for everybody in the chat too. I feel like somebody in the chat need to hear that too. Also, good luck and fortune when you do release the past. I've already explained that. Or when you explore certain things. So a lot of different these messages that I feel that are gonna come through, they're gonna come in like really passionate, really fiery, really hot. But it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting just even reading it. It's kind of like you have to understand that you have more gifts than what you think. Okay. Be open to receive big news or a big message. This is so that you can be more enlightened or aware of what God has been trying to tell you. So if you've been like asking God for different signs and different synchronicities and you feel like God is not really giving you those signs is going to be a really big sign in October. I feel that really strongly even right now. Also, you will be able to release what no longer serves you. And whenever you receive this message, that's when it's going to happen. So I feel like somebody is here that is going to listen to the message like right at the end of October. Okay, that's message is particularly for you. I mean, if you're here, it can resonate with you too. But whenever you receive this message, whenever you're looking at this, that's when the release is gonna happen. Okay, so that's ones, and then we can go ahead and move on to twos. Let me know what y'all think about ones. And hello, everyone who just joined. Excuse me. Okay, so we can move on to twos. Let me drink some water real quick. All right, so you said definitely resonates to the core of my soul. Okay, cool. You're welcome. I'm glad. I'm glad I could help. So let's move on to twos, okay? And actually let me write down these time steps and I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so for the master numbers for this particular month, especially master number 11, your message is exactly as life path number twos. So I'm gonna timestamp this as master number 11's message too. So yeah, so it's gonna be the same for this month. I feel like it's gonna be only be this month too. So anyway, let's move on. So for master number 11, life path number 2, your energy is that you will become more financial literate. I feel like a lot of different life path number twos, you have been exercising your right to like give a lot of money out. So you can be that giving person, especially if you come into some type of abundance, but make sure that you have your things in order. So it's not like you're just giving, 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 but then you're also not really being financial literate. So it's kind of like how I got it was it's good to give and you're going to get those things back. Okay. Don't ever feel like, okay, well, no, I can't give because I'm not going to get it back. You're going to get the blessings back, but also don't just give all what you have just to satisfy someone else. So let's say your check is $1,000. Have a percentage of the check that you will give, and then have a percentage of the check where you will save, and then have a percentage of the check where you will spend your bills. I get what I'm saying? Because for somebody here, it's kind of like you want to be that giving person so much where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna give, give, give. It's gonna come back, but then in the process of you waiting for like that karma to come back, because like I said, the month of October is gonna be all about karma. In the process of waiting for that karma to come back, you're sitting twiddling your thumbs, stressed and worried about money when you also just gave money to several different people. Okay, so just be financial illiterate. Also, there will be a breakthrough in your financial situation. So, based off what I just said, if you are going through that particular energy where you've been just giving your money out and you've been waiting for money to come in, there is going to be a big breakthrough in your financial situation. Start making wiser decisions when it comes to your money. Also, start reading more books to give you more knowledge about how you can invest your money as well. Okay, so definitely an investment. Like I said, your energy was coming through a strong, like financial work related situation. Some of you may be looking for different raises and have not gotten those raises yet, which you feel like is effed up. Some of you have felt like it was going to be a promotion or a bigger raise than what you're really getting, and it hasn't. Or some of you have just been really standing still and standing stagnant, not even asking for the raise that you deserve. And you need to take more control of those things. Because no one is going to just come to you and be like, hey, you want a raise? Especially not at the job that you work at. So you're going to have to kind of go towards that person. Hey, I've been here for a while. I thought that we was gonna get a merit. I thought that we was gonna have like some type of raise that was gonna come in, and it hasn't came in yet. You have to speak up. Okay. Also, I feel like you. Well, no, I'm sorry. You feel like I don't feel like that. You feel like that. You feel like you've been left out in the cold in certain situations in your life. Uh, you felt taken advantage of, but you also have everything you need as well. So be confident and keep your faith strong. Why did I write that? I'm gonna read that back because that don't match. Why did I write that? You need to be confident and keep your faith strong. So somebody may feel like they don't. Let me see something. Why did I write that? Let me go back. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me go back. I said you may have felt like you've been cold, left out in the cold in your life or your situation that you're in, but you'll always have everything you need. Okay. But then I said, be confident and keep your faith strong. Yeah, this synergy. It's pretty much the same thing I was saying. We got death, we have King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have the Five of Swords here at the bottom. So maybe you feel like it's not gonna change. Your financial situation is not gonna change. It's always gonna stay the same. It's always gonna be something that is gonna interject, but you need to be confident and have the faith that everything is gonna turn around for you. Okay. I had to pull out the cards for that one because I didn't know what it meant. Sometimes when I'm channeling and I'll be just writing, I just be writing. I just be writing what I'm feeling. Okay, so that's for twos. Also expect abundance. Stop saying what you don't have and know that you are in control of what you bring in. So that's actually was that energy that I had just pulled out as well too. So you're gonna have like a lot of financial breakthroughs that's gonna come in. You just have to go after it. You just have to have faith that it's gonna happen for you as well, especially when it comes to different promotions and things like that. You are the creator of your own happiness and success. So you have to make sure you remember that too. Because if you keep on saying that no, nothing's gonna come in for me, you already know what's gonna happen. It's not gonna come in. Your mentality, the way you speak, your words, your throat chakra brings it in on brings in what you actually want to achieve in your life. Okay. So the prediction. So, like I said, this is for master number 11 and life path number 2. You will be rewarded for your hard work. Some of you may be getting a promotion. Okay, so I did write that. You will stand out above the rest. So stay confident in yourself and don't ever doubt your abilities. Some of the life path number 2, master number 11, you doubt your abilities in everything. You doubt what you feel like you can bring in, which is kind of outrageous if you really look at it, because life path number 2 naturally has that gift of empathy and that gift of compassion. So it's kind of like when you give out compassion, it automatically comes back in. So you're very powerful. You have a very powerful healing energy. So knowing that you have a very powerful healing energy, you need to know that that represents all areas of your life, not just for helping out somebody and being that comfort or being that cover. I'm seeing like a cover, not being that cover or comforter for that person, but you can also use that healing energy to heal your finances. You can use that healing energy to start really believing in yourself more. You can start using that healing energy to heal based on like how you look, how you perceive yourself, how you act. Okay. You will be a winner in all your battles as well. So if you are going through different like emotional things, emotional traumas, things like that, you will heal those things. You will be a winner. You will be a victor. And look at the past victories and draw inspiration for that. And this could mean something from childhood. So, example, and I'm gonna start using like personal examples. For example, like when I was younger and I played baseball, I hit an inside the park home run. Like it's a long story, but I hit an inside the park a home run. And at first, when I got up to the plate, I did not believe that I could do it. So it was like 2 strikes down on me and everything, and I just didn't believe I could do it. And then I had my mom actually told me that if I can believe it, I can achieve it. That was the first time I've ever heard that phrase. If you believe it, you can achieve it. And it was from my mom that particular day. So when I stepped back up to the plate again, I I was so little that I actually hit it like right on the fence and it came back inside. So I was just booking it, just running it. And then as I'm running, I got cut past third, going to home, and I seen the girl, she's about to throw the ball in, and I just jumped up, I just leaped, and I just slid to the plate, and I was safe. So I always use that particular story in my childhood for inspiration that, okay, anything that I can believe in, I can achieve it. It doesn't matter because I know that in this particular situation, when I didn't really even know myself, when I was just discovering myself, I was maybe like 7 years old, something like that. I hit that inside the park home run when all odds were against me. It was like bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, full count. Like it was just everything. Everything was on that last pitch. And because I was able to believe in myself and saying that I have one more chance to overcome these things, that's what I use my inspiration. So actually, like master number 11, life path number 2, look at some type of win that you've had from your past or from your childhood and allow that to be the inspiration for how you overcome things right now. Because if you overcame it before, you can overcome it again. If you won in this situation, you can win in this situation that you're going through right now. Okay. So that's master number 11 is life path number 2. Sorry, I had got kind of, I didn't know what that. I'm like, well, right there. That don't even match. So I had to pull out some cards for y'all. Okay. Hey Monique, how are you? Amber, said, please post this. Yeah, it's live. It's gonna go. It's gonna post. So you can always look at back at this if you need to. And that goes for any other readings that I post too. Like you may need like some inspiration. That's why I kind of try to keep my messages up for a while. So if you ever need to come back, you know where it's at. Okay. So let's move on to threes. Little snotty nose girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be getting on myself. All right, let's move on to threes. Okay. So for threes, this is a reminder message for threes. Okay. For your forecast, you have remember, you have everything you need and more. Be sure to express how you feel this month as well, because you may feel empty inside. You may feel like you don't really have it. You may feel like the cards are against you, like the cards that you were dealt with, excuse me, the cards that you was dealt with, or the card that you was dealt in life, you have a losing hand. But it's not that you have a losing hand. You just not have to know how to play the cards right. This is in all situations of your life. Take this message how it resonates. Also, look at life from all angles. You have more than enough resources within you to truly be happy. So as I'm reading that sentence, I just feel like life path number 3s, like I said, you show people that you're happy. Like on the outside, you may be perceived as like a really happy go lucky person, someone who doesn't really trip about things, someone who knows everything, but on the inside, you really don't know what you be talking about. Like you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. You feel like you're really not that person that you're perceived. So definitely start expressing yourself a lot more as a life path number 3. That is also your life lesson as well, because when you're in the negative of that 3, you have communication issues. You feel like no one understands where you're coming from. You also feel like that the world is against you. You feel like you need to make other people happy and other people joyous, and then you just are just sitting here. You don't know who, you don't have anybody that's going to make you happy as well. So that's actually your lesson, your karmic lesson too, as a life path number 3 is going to come in this month so that you can find that happiness within. You don't really, you need to express to people how you are feeling, how you're truly feeling, that you're really feeling a little bit sad. You're feeling inadequate. You're feeling like you don't really have everything, and you actually absolutely do. You have help around you. Also, I also wrote with that happiness comes from within and not outward. Focus more on your happiness within, and then it will reflect itself on the outer level. So, based on sometimes your outer environment is not going the way you hoped because the inner environment has been buried. Let me repeat that again. Your outer environment, if you're not happy with the outer environment that you have right now, that is based on how you're reflecting from inward. So, life path number 3, I want y'all to close your eyes right now. Or even if you feel like this message is resonating with you in the chat too, because some of you have a life path number 3 somewhere in your chart. Close your eyes and reflect right now. And kind of like take a deep breath, breathe in, and open your eyes. Whatever is the first thing you see on a wall, like not, don't look at me, but like on your wall in your room, or even if you're at work looking at this right now, whatever you're looking at right now, find inspiration in that thing. It may be a poster, it may be a gift that someone just giving you. You may also look up if you're at work and you see like a person staring at you. Like, go to that person and ask for advice from that person. Even if it's a person that you necessarily don't like, ask them out to eat or something. You also may be like in school right now in like a library, and you like look up, you see like a person that you've been like feeling. I don't know. That just came in real strong. So where I'm going with that is because that message just came through like really strong. But anyway, where I was going with that is your outer environment is just not going the way you hope because your inner you're burying those feelings inside. I'm sorry, y'all. I got thrown off because that vision came in strong. Also give yourself more credit as well. Life path number 3 is you don't give yourself enough credit. You don't feel like you've accomplished much in your life. You may have been reflecting on those things as well, saying like, dang, I'm this age and I don't have what they had at that age. I think I'm saying it right. So don't do that to yourself. Be grateful for the accomplishments that you've already overcame and the accomplishments that you already have. Be grateful for the things that you have. So let's say you want to go shopping, you need new clothes or something like that. Be grateful for the clothes that you have on your back right now because you still have some clothes. You don't have new clothes, but you still have clothes. Or like if you're in a living environment where you're living with someone right now and you want your own home, be grateful for the roof that you have over your head right now, and then you'll be blessed with more. All right, so for the prediction, I do feel like financial blessings are headed towards you. I feel like what if you have started investing in different things, those investments you're gonna reap the rewards of those investments. Or and also you do need to start investing in yourself too. I was getting that highly. So if you want to, if you feel like you're having like the same look, change your look up, have like a fresh new start as well. Also, I wrote a fair share will be given to you. So if you are going back and forth to court, you will be getting your fair share of things. That's only for a certain amount of you. Also, an independent worker has good karma coming in for them. So if you work independently on different projects, if you have your own business, even if you work for like a company, but all of your work is very like individualized, there's going to be a lot of great rewards coming in for you as well. And then it's going to be a lot of success in your different business matters. So, like I said, if you have like your own business, if you starting being like a content creator, things like that, there's going to be a lot of successes come in. Some of you may also get what is that? What's that called? Endorsements. I'm gonna say endorsements. Endorsements. Okay, so that's threes, and then we can move on to fours. Now fours, let's go ahead and write this down. before I talk about Forest. Now, Forest's message is also going to be for life path number 22 as well. So I'll actually be flipping back and forth with that too. Hold on, let me get my page. Okay. Because I had extra notes for 22s. But I'm going to combine life path number 4 and master number 22 because it's basically the same, but it's just a little bit extra for 22s. Okay, so for life path number 4, master number 22, start advocating for yourself a little bit more. Don't allow other people to speak for you. Even if it's something simple as ordering your food at dinner. Don't let anybody do that for you right now. I get the sense that, so for example, let's say it's you and somebody else together, and a third person comes up and asks you a question. It's like the person that's always sitting by you answers the question for you. So it's like you're always on mute. Like you're not speaking up for yourself. So start advocating for yourself. If people try to do that to you in the month of October, kind of like politely, wait a minute, I can answer that for myself, and then answer the things for yourself. That came in strong. Also, make wise decisions based on the knowledge that you have. Don't make any decisions based on what you feel or based on what you think. Make the decisions based on the evidence and the knowledge that you have. For a lot of you, I do feel like this has something to do with court too. Also, for someone else here too, what sounds good may not always be a good thing. So explore your different options and decide for yourself what you want to have. So you may have to make like a pros and cons list. So let's say you're trying to make a decision on virtually anything. It could be relationship, jobs, what I'm gonna eat for dinner, which car I'm gonna put, which house I'm gonna move to. Am I gonna move out the state? Am I gonna move out the country? It could be literally anything. Okay. Make a pros and cons list and stick to that list. Don't really seek advice from different people. And I feel like I have been telling, especially life path number 4 and master number 22. I've been saying this for like a few months because it comes in really strong. Because my readings, when I give readings, they're predictions. So they may not even resonate with you right now as you're looking at this, but it's going to resonate with you. So make your pros and cons list and do it based off of your very own knowledge. Be that stand up person, like be that advocate for yourself. Some also here, you may feel sad or lost, but there is a big blessing or some type of revelation that's coming towards you. And again, stand up for yourself, make your own decisions, and make your own moves. Don't allow anybody else to make those decisions or moves for you. Okay. Be the own boss in your life, and don't let anyone, determine what you're going to do, where you're going to go. Okay. Now for my prediction, um, this is one of the numbers, what I was saying in the beginning of the reading, like a lot of the numbers are going to be very specific messages. Life path number 4 is one of those things, one of the numbers. Came in so strong. And even with this, like I even like channel the message on different days too. So it was coming in the same way. So anyway, someone here has been lying to you and the truth is about to come out. Don't go around asking people either. Like, okay, I have to repeat this because I'm hearing repeated it over and over again. Someone has been lying to you about a lot of different things. Um, right now, you're even thinking, "Oh my God, who could it be? Who's lying to me? Who's lying to me?" You may not. It hasn't even been revealed to you. So it is very important that you do not go around looking. If you go around looking, or if you're going around asking, "Hey, you been lying to me? Hey, you been doing this? Hey, you been doing that?" Oh, Jay, I listen to Jocelyn all the time. She's been saying, "No, don't do that," because, like I said, it's going to be for like not even a handful of you. This prediction is okay. um, Someone hasn't been covering their steps too, so you are gonna find out. Like someone has been like lying to you, but it's kind of like You know that saying, like, if you tell like one lie, you got to tell that lie. You got to tell another lie to cover up that lie, and you got to tell another lie to come up that lie. So the lies are building up. They're constantly building up, and you're about to find out because somebody like this person is gonna slip up and it's gonna be like, "Oh, caught you." Like, wait a minute, you told me this thing a couple of months ago, but now you saying something else this month. Now everything you said was a lie. It's gonna kind of be like that. Automatically is going to be revealed to you too. So that's why it was like very important that you don't go look for it at all. It's going to automatically be revealed to you. You don't have to do no work. You don't have to be like that investigator that a lot of life path number fours do sometimes. Sometimes life path number four gets curious sometimes, but that like little bit of curiosity is gonna it's gonna ruin the whole thing. Okay, it's gonna ruin the whole reveal because it's gonna be like a reveal. Also, if you are, because I was picking this up very highly, that some of you are in some type of like legal or court situations. If you are in that court situation, favor is going to be on your side, but there is going to be some type of like disagreement before it can rule in your favor. Can I have an example, please? Okay, you know, like the court TV shows where it's like the judge is chewing out like both the defendant and the plaintiff, but then because you have your evidence built up, your receipts are built up, the judge is gonna rule in your favor. Okay, whoever that resonates with, you gonna understand what I'm saying. But like I said, it doesn't resonate for all the fours. Also, I did get that it's a silver lining in your whole situation. Like, don't feel like, okay, these like lies and these like manipulative people around you or this like unfortunate, unforeseen court situation is a bad thing. It's going to be a silver lining. So, for example, let's say somebody has to go to court. The judge rules in your favor, but as you're leaving court, you're going to meet somebody that's going to be there that can be potentially become a good business partner for you. That's just for an example. It's like you're going to have to be at that place at that time to meet the blessing. Sometimes you got to go through that curse to get your blessing. Kind of, y'all understand? Okay. Also, find the good in all the bad. Someone has been shielded for something as well. So if you feel like these things are like bad things that are happening for you, they were actually good things because it was going to shield you and protect you from something else as well. Fours understand what I'm saying. So I also wrote one ending is a mere new beginning. So if you are like ending different things, if you're resolving different things, like I said, it's going to set you up for a new beginning. That is that Wheel of Fortune energy. That's the energy that October is going to bring to you. Decide what you want to manifest right now and manifest it right now, especially today because Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is the closest it's ever been. So, even with that being said, tonight or just whenever you look at this, I hope you guys look at this tonight. But the energy of Jupiter is going to be really, really close. So make sure that you're manifesting too. If you're watching this right now, I also said be okay with you have lost because it's like I said, it's about the gains. It's about what you needed to lose this. You needed to go through this in order to gain, to be ultimately blessed at the end of the day. Life is not over. Don't feel like, oh my God, it's all over. This is it. This is how my life is going to be. My life is just going to be really hectic and confused and chaotic from now on. No, it's just this moment in time. It is. Keep living and then you'll get good blessings. That's fours/22s. I have the timestamp. Hey Chris, how are you? Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be posted. I gotta do the timestamps afterwards. Okay, Miss Linda, you said it resonated. Okay, cool. All right, and let's move on to fives. All right, so fives, there is going to be a new start to your life. You have to put things to rest this month. Really, you were supposed to do it in September, but definitely if you haven't yet, if you have like if you feel like you still can't forgive, if you feel like things have really like a betrayal of some sort, like a backstab energy of some sort. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but you may have felt like something was for you and then the universe showed you that it's really not. So you have the energy of feeling backstab. uh like I said, those are going to be release those things because yours is going to be a start to a new beginning too. Exactly what I was just telling life path number 4, master number 22. You may have those numbers in your chart as well, but there is going to be a new beginning. So put those things to rest. You're going to have some type of breakthrough in your life too. I do feel like a lot of the life path number 5s this month as well. You are going to have a lot of breakthroughs when it comes to those times that you've had to show courage, had to show strength, had to show some type of dang, these visions are getting like I don't know how I want to explain that. You had to be the bigger person, pretty much, in these situations. So the you're gonna have some type of breakthrough. Like I said, dead old situations start off with a clean slate. This is all about what October is about. Just continuing to move forward, continue to push forward. Anything that you feel like that has not been answered as well is going to be answered. It's going to be some type of breakthrough moment. You're also going to have, or you're also being called to have clearer thoughts and also set new intentions as well. Like reread your intentions. If you like wrote your intentions down in some type of notebook or something, revisit those and look at how you word it. Okay, I'm getting like a really big energy on words or how you say things or what you speak into existence. So let's say you may speak into existence. Oh my God, it's always something. It's always gonna be something. Or oh my God, I'm being kept away from my blessings. You're gonna be kept away from your blessings. Okay. Make sure that you are speaking very clearly. Like before you start speaking off of just pure emotion and how you feel, speak logically. Okay, I know that this is going on. I know that this is happening to me, but I know that it's a breakthrough in this situation. I understand that these people have done these cruel things to me, have backstabbed me, but I know that it's setting me up for some type of relationship, some type of success in my relationship, some type of success in my friendships. For example, if anyone has been betraying you, they will be on public display and good karma will come to you. That's if you let it go. If you don't let it go, you're not going to get it. You have to fully release it. You have to fully, even if you don't understand like what has happened, you have to fully say, you know what, God, I don't know why this has happened, but I trust that you are going to reveal to me and you're going to show me why these things has happened. I release this. I release this burden off my back. I release these negative thoughts. I release these negative thinkings, and God, I want to see you work in my life. Watch what happen. But you can't say that and then the next day pick it right back up and be into your mind a lot. It's kind of like, well, dang, what you want me to do? Okay. You have also felt like you have been taken for granted or taken advantage of. Like I said, allow God to step in to advocate for you. So if you felt like you've always had to explain yourself, if you've always had to be that advocate for yourself, allow the universe, allow God to now step in and be that advocate for you. Okay. So for life path number 4, they got the energy that they need to start advocating for more for themselves. But then life path number 5, you just need to sit back and just allow divine timing, allow the universe to come in and advocate for you, to speak for you. Okay? Just be who you truly are. Just be you. So the prediction that I got, do not hold on. I'm sorry. Do not hold yourself back. You know your path. So flow in these steps to unleash your true self and your true power. For life path number 5, you've been holding yourself back, or you just overall been you've been fighting the wrong things. You have to choose your battles wisely. Like, everything isn't supposed to be, okay, I gotta deal with this, I gotta deal with this, I gotta fight this, I gotta battle her, I gotta battle him. You don't have to fight, you don't have to battle with everybody. You don't have to throw your hands up to everybody. For a lot of the life path number 5s, I'm getting the sense that you're saying that anybody can get it, or that's how your energy is coming out, that anybody can get it. Like, I can just fight everybody. Sometimes you don't need to fight these battles. You can't fight everything. You'll exhaust yourself out. You kind of have to like sit back and then let God kind of advocate for you, okay? If that's making sense. Also, you may be very defensive this month too. Let your guard down. Like, don't be so defensive for life path number 5s in these situations that I'm speaking of right now. Like I said, you just on guard. I don't know. I can't. The feeling that I'm getting is kind of like jumpy. Like, have y'all ever been like caught off guard or like startled? So let's say you're doing something and you're just like so into it, and the next thing you know, somebody just come up to you and you kind of like jump like that. You're like that in every situation of your life. You're always like on guard. Like, let your defenses down. Um, Also, break away from being stuck in a particular mindset. Release yourself from that mindset and start thinking differently. Start understanding what has happened. You are stronger than you think as well. So get to know your true self. I think life path number 5, you underestimate yourself a lot. You underestimate your true power. You don't feel like you're that strong because with the strength that you show may come easy for you, it won't come easy to everybody. So start like reflecting too. Like, maybe like take a step back and just really think of things that you could have reacted to that you didn't, or how you have overcame certain things in your life that other people really had a hard time with overcoming. Give yourself more credit than what you give yourself, okay? So that's 5s. And then we'll move on to 6s. Yeah. Okay, so we'll move on to 6s, you guys. 6s as well. I'm gonna combine master number 33s. Hold on. Okay, 6s and master number 33s is going to be combined as well. Master number 33s, you do have a few more messages. I'm going to flip to those at my prediction, but you had the same energy too. So, master number 33, life path number 6, start reaching out to family or someone who truly understands you or want to understand you. Some of these beings may be ancestral. You may have to sit down if you have an ancestral altar, you may have to sit down at your altar and really get deep into like really connecting. For some of you, your ancestors will definitely show up in your dream state. Like, I'm feeling like a little woozy. So if their ancestors may show up in like a dream state or like in a state of meditation. So definitely connect with those people who understand you. Also, don't feel like there's nobody in your area that understands you. You may have said that a lot lately, that there's a lot of people in my life that don't understand what I'm doing or don't understand what I'm going through. You don't think that my life, excuse me, you may not think that my life or my path is hard. You may think that it's easy, but on the inside, I feel like these are different struggles. People may have also said recently that you have been like a drama queen. You may have like switched up. What? So this vision that I'm getting right now is like if you like changing your clothes like 4 times a day. I need more explanation on that. What's that? It's like a poster. I don't know. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Y'all know that like poster with like Lindsay Lohan, that movie poster? And like in the poster, she has on like different outfits and like she's doing like her face different. You may feel like you have to like switch up all the time. You may feel like you have to like play different roles in your life. I'm just going to explain it like that. It's coming through like really clear. So I feel like a lot of life path number sixes have been going through that, and you will continue to go through this in the month of October. But just know that you do have support around you. You have a lot of protection around you as well this month. So don't be afraid to ask for that spiritual support either. You may be feeling misunderstood. I kept getting a vision of some type of light, or ancestors are definitely around you. So definitely some type of ancestors or some type of light is around you. Also do something, sorry, also do something more creative and relaxing to get your mind out of like this stress. So you may have, you need to find a new hobby. You may have like certain hobbies that you do every once in a while, but you're going to have to find like some type of new hobby. I'm seeing karaoke. You may have like to do like some type of karaoke. You may have karaoke planned for this month, or you may just absolutely love doing karaoke. If you don't like doing karaoke, if you never did that, because I'm like, I just keep on saying the word karaoke, you may have to express how you really feel. Okay, so like in karaoke, like really don't be you really don't be singing on tune, or don't even be trying to. You just be singing like, here we are face to face. And it don't sound good. I'm sorry, I just had to break out there. What's that Monica song? I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm just getting this. Like, somebody needs to just do karaoke and just relax and just have fun and just be free. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting that. Also, God has not given up on you either. Some of you may have felt like that. You may have felt like God or your ancestors or some type of protection, or you may have also given up on yourself. You have some type of divine light around you. So don't stress about the downs of your life, because trust everything is working up for you. Everything is coming up for you. Things are working for you and not against you either. So that's sixes. That's the forecast. Mhm. So for the prediction, what I'm getting for master number 33, life path number sixes, the universe or God is going to bless your finances. So make sure that you are being more responsible with these blessings too. So when God comes in and give you some type of financial blessing, just don't splurge it. Like, be more responsible with that blessing and actually be grateful for that too. A lot of the life path number sixes, it's been up and on. Like like I said, like people, even with me looking at it or even with me feeling it, I wouldn't think you have financial struggles, but you think you do. So for example, like you may be okay, you say you don't have no money, but really you have like $5,000, $10,000 in the bank. That's not really a struggle. You may be low on money than you used to, but you don't really have no struggle. Okay. But you are going to have like some type of financial breakthrough, some type of financial blessing that is going to come in. It may come in the form of, it could be like cash money. It could be some of you maybe like hitting like the lottery or something, like a scratch off. Now that might be like a small blessing that come in. Some of you may be getting like a promotion. Some of you may find like money on the ground. But like I said, it's gonna be some type of financial blessing, some type of financial breakthrough. There also needs to be a release so that your blessings can come in. Sometimes we hold up our own blessings by holding on to different past struggles. So we could be holding up financial blessings by regretting different purchases that you've had in the past. Like you got to release those things. Once you can release those and just be like, you know what, water under a bridge, I overcame that, whatever. Like once you like kind of like brush it off, like and say whatever to it, then more blessings come in. There's also like a pay it forward energy. Y'all ever seen that movie Pay It Forward? Where that little boy, he was like going around like helping like three people, and then those three people had to help three people, and so forth and so forth. That's the energy that I was getting to. So six is in the month of October. Start actually, I'm seeing the word charity. So start like doing like different charity events. You can do like different charity walks. Is October because I'm seeing like a charity walk. So October is like breast cancer month, right? So start doing like different, like volunteering to do different things there. I feel like you're gonna meet new people there too. Like even if it's like spur of the moment, like let me just go to the homeless shelter and just like help pass out food, or let me go to a church and donate some type of like canned goods and food. Start doing that this month. It like start doing it now for the upcoming seasons. Okay, thank you. Also be open to receive as well. A lot of blessings are coming in, so you can finally have everything you need to create more for yourself. So if you've been feeling like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't really do these things, I can't really create these things, like more stuff is going to come in, more blessings are going to come in, where it's honestly like you're not going to really have no excuse to why you can't be successful. So that's oh, sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Also, and these are extra notes for 33s. They may resonate with the sixes too. But I was getting like some type of like forbidden love story. You may have troubles in your love life. You feel like you keep on making mistakes. You feel like you keep on like choosing the wrong friends or the wrong partners in your life, even associates really. Um so like I said, that could be with any love. Like you just feel like it's been false, like false connections within your life, right? You may have for 33s, and like I said, this is like, I mean, it can resonate with the sixes too, but for 33s, like you may have been like infatuated with certain people that you felt like was your person, but they hurt you. Um, but they may have been like pestering you, been like leaving their stench around. I'm explaining that right. They may be lingering. Okay, they may be lingering in you, so you need to like release those different people too. These people may have gave you some false sense of security. You may feel like you can't let these people or that person go because they have been around you for so long. Like you're still stuck on that. You got to kind of release that too, so that it won't be, you can open it, like I said, you can open yourself up to like new different opportunities to have new friends and have new love. You also may be stuck on like old or bad habits from the past. Definitely time to release those things. It's coming through even really strong right now. It's kind of like those things are holding you back. So this for a month of October for all the numbers, it's gonna be a month of like I said, releasing different things. So you can like move forward. It's like that stuck energy. Like if you have been feeling stuck, you got to really reevaluate the things. Like it could be things that you feel like, okay, well, physically I'm not stuck, I can move, but why isn't things moving for me? It's because it's on an emotional or spiritual level that you are feeling stuck, and you just have to release those things and move forward. It's getting to be very important for all the life path numbers, really, but primarily for the sixes and 33s, because it's like, dang, you still Dealing with that, then you still like you just gotta release it. Definitely for 33s. So that's the 33s. Hey Naya, how are you? Hey Tyra. Happy Monday. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. So let's move on to sevens. Uh Shoot. Okay. So for the sevens in this particular month, there does need to be a need for a lot of action. It's like a creative energy that's here. I don't have this written down. My visions are getting like stronger the more I'm talking, but it's some type of creativity energy that is here for the sevens, and you need to move towards that. To see the change that you want in your life, you must start taking necessary steps to get there. So you can have a plan, or you can have all the faith in the world. Like faith without works is dead. I'm getting that strong. So it's like you have faith, you believe in yourself, you believe in the universe, but you actually don't take that. It's like a work ethic that's here. You have to like actually show that work ethic that you are willing to go above and beyond. You're willing to have that dedication to the goal, to the vision. Because, like I said, you can see it, but if you're not moving towards it, it's not going to happen. So make sure that you're definitely taking the necessary steps in the month of October to get there. Use your power within to keep towards what you want to create, whether it's in love, business, personal relationships, stuff, etc., etc. Whatever situation needs to be, make sure that you are really grasping that power within. Life path number sevens underestimate themselves too. You don't really see your true power either. Some of you are getting there, but for most of you, for the person that I'm talking to right now, or the people that I'm talking to right now, you still kind of underestimate yourself. You feel like the vision is too big for you, and you don't believe in yourself. Also, I'm getting it strong. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log off the live after I do all the numbers. I'm gonna log off the live, and then I'm gonna do a reading. I'm gonna do two separate readings because I don't know what this feeling is that I'm getting to. Like it's coming in really strong. So let me write that down. I'm gonna have to do another live today, you guys, because it's something else that wants to come out too, and it's kind of like throwing off what I've already wrote, but it's coming through really strong. Let me get my cards. I'm gonna use my cards too for it. So anyway, so for the sevens, also seek guidance within or when needed. So whenever you need like any type of guidance, make sure that you're following your own advice as well too. You can also be that one that people come to for guidance and advice this month as well, because you'll be, really in tune with yourself a little bit more, especially with that month 10 of it being like reduced into a one, and then with you being a seven, you'll be very in tune with self. Okay. You'll know when it's time. I'm being told to say that. You'll know when it's time. So take that as that message resonates, because I feel like someone probably just asked like, "Well, when?" You'll know when it's time. That's your answer. Also, know that you are ultimately in control of the life that you decide to live, and understand that with others, that's for other people as well. Let me repeat that. Know that you are ultimately in control of the life that you decide to live, and understand that that is for other people as well. So if you feel like people are not acting, or not even acting, being, I got to stop saying acting. If you feel like people are not being what they're supposed to be, just understand that they have decided to do those type things. They decided to live that type of life. That's not for you to say that they not doing what's right. How do you know what's doing was how you know that you doing what's right? Kind of like look at it that way. Like people gonna make their own decisions. People gonna make their own bed. You just have to allow those people to lay in it. People are not gonna think or do or say the things that you think, do, or say. They have their own life. They're in control of their own life and they're just doing whatever they want to do right now. People may not do or say the thing. Oh, I didn't even finish reading the sentence, and that's literally what I had just got intuitively. Yeah, I'm gonna do another reading. Be more compassionate and passionate. So be more compassionate of those and just understanding that those people are gonna do whatever it is they want to do, and then have compassion towards that. And then just do whatever it is that you feel like you need to be doing. Everybody not gonna be as perfect as you. Everybody's not gonna think as logical like as you do. Like some people don't have common sense. Some people just don't have common sense. I feel like I'm talking to somebody. I don't know. Like you feel like, well, dang, what? But in this situation, wouldn't you do these things? Some people won't. Some people would do the complete opposite. Some people are not even street smart either. So, or some people may be like smart, like in the books, like very intelligent, like book sense, but they don't have common sense. Okay. So they're just not gonna do everything that you do. They're not as intellectual as you are. So for my predictions, for this month for the life path number sevens, I feel like there will be a lot of quick changes for you. A lot of quick changes. I also had a vision. I wrote this down. I had a vision of a modeling, like doing a quick change backstage. So you may have like multiple roles this month or pick up another job. So you may be like really working really hard this month, but it's gonna be like really busy for you. It's gonna be like a quick change. I like it. I like the feeling. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like you're overburdened. It feels like you're just flowing. You just doing you. Like that's a really good thing. Also, be decisive on everything you do as well. Don't go back and forth with yourself. In the past, you have. In the past, you have been going back and forth with yourself. You've been like, no, I'm gonna do this, but then I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. No, you need to be multi-talented this month. Uh, I'm seeing like a schedule, like a breakdown. So from this time to this time, do this. From this time to this time, do this project. From that time to that time, eat. From that time and that time, rest. That time and like you get what I'm saying? It's like a whole itinerary. Thank you. It's like a whole itinerary. Make sure you're setting up your itinerary for this month in a logical way, like a work smarter, not harder. Because, like I said, everything gonna be like real quick. Also, there are some things that you just need to say okay to. Choose your battles wisely as well. Like I was picking up earlier, if these people aren't doing exactly what you feel like they should do, just say okay. Or if you ask somebody for something and they give you 1,000 excuses of why they can't do it, even if the excuses has something to do with you, just be like, you know what? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much anyway. Like, okay, thank you so much for your time. Don't like go back and forth with them. And then once you say okay, then another solution will come to the problem. So you don't have to depend on that person. For a lot of the life path number sevens, I don't know, it's coming in real strong. Like you depend on that person. You are attached to that person. You need to release yourself from that. Give me a moment. Yeah. Yes. Dang. Same energy, huh? Mm-hmm. We had the King of Wands, we had the Ace of Wands, we had the Five of Swords. Yeah, damn. What? Okay, it's exactly what I was just saying. So I can put these cards away. I'm not gonna repeat myself. It's literally exactly. But I do feel like you do need to have like more control of your life, of your thoughts, of your actions. And you also like I'm getting like a Midas touch energy. You need to use your Midas touch to get everything you want. You're gonna be very successful. Life path number sevens, okay? So that's sevens. Stay tuned, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna after I do the rest of the numbers, I'm gonna log off. Oh, I only got two left. I forgot I did do all the master numbers already, didn't I? So I'm gonna do eights and nines, and then I'm gonna log off, and then I'm gonna see what this energy is like. What want to come out? All right, so eights. Let me do this quickly, because I kind of very curious. All right, so life path number eight. You will be definitely within your own self this particular month. You also feel like there has been so many different holdups, hangups in your life. The time is moving how it's supposed to move. You need to relax. You just need to understand that everything that has been happening or everything that is going to happen, um, I'm being told that there needs to be a change in perspective. Okay, so for some of you, okay, for some of you, you may feel like 5 seconds isn't a long time, but it actually is. It depends on how you look at it. It depends on your pace of how you count. I'm going all off with eights, but I'm just gonna give you what I'm getting right now. Okay, so I'm sorry, 5 seconds is you may think 5 seconds is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not 5 seconds. 5 seconds is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 seconds, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you may feel like things need to happen like that, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but really it's gonna happen one. You gotta give that time to happen. Give that time to move. It's moving exactly how it's supposed to move. Um, Now is the time to move and to start or begin again. So this is a whole nother message. So for life path number eight, there is a time to move and start or begin again, start brand new. For some of you, this does have something to do with your careers. Some of you have something to do with love. Somebody has came back to. I'm feeling like someone has like tried to come back and give you what you needed in the beginning, but they didn't really show it. So it's like, I don't want to give this person another chance. I mean, you can, if it has something to do with the person, you can start new again, but make sure that you're taking the necessary time. Just don't jump into anything. Okay. Like really be patient with the steps. Also, you may have to sacrifice what you have gained. You may have to sacrifice something that you have already gained to get something more fulfilling or something brand new. So don't be afraid to let go. So for some of you, the eights, you have been getting blessed a lot. So some of those are temporary blessings I'm hearing. Those were just like the blessings that you needed at that time. Don't stay stagnant. Like sometimes you need to kind of like realize, okay, I needed this blessing when I needed this blessing at that particular moment. It's kind of like a seasonal blessing. I'm getting like a seasonal blessing of things. You need to, yeah, you need to move on from that. Also, God did not intend for you to settle for less. God didn't make you microwavable. I was getting that it was crazy because I was getting that like Kirk Franklin. I think he said that at like a award show, like something about like you're not microwavable. So and I mean it was perfect. Sometimes God didn't what Kirk Franklin said, I'm just gonna quote what he said, like the vision that he got. It's kind of like God didn't make you as a TV dinner. God made you as a full course meal. So a TV dinner, yeah, it takes 6 minutes to, but it's not fulfilling. It's not. You're gonna be hungry again. You're gonna need to eat at least two or three of them things to actually be fulfilled. But when it comes to like a full course menu or like meals that you have to actually take your time with, you can savor the flavor. It can last longer. You get what I'm saying? So that's the energy that I got for 8. Don't shortchange yourself and just say, well, I'm just going to get these quick blessings here and I'm going to be good. No, your blessings, when they are big like that, they move slower. Think about it. Can an 18 wheeler move as fast as a Lamborghini? No. Why? Because it has more cargo, it has more things in the back of it that it has to get to one place to another. It can't go 200-300 miles per hour. It has to go at a very slow, steady pace, because if it does pick up speed, then before the blessing can even get to you, it's going to fail. So appreciate the process, appreciate this time, and know when to let things go, when to know that, okay, these were seasonal blessings. It's time for me to let these things go and move towards a big energy. Okay. So also for the 8s, for my prediction, this is going to be a month of creation for you. You will be in a creative mood as well. So take your time. Don't just kind of throw things together. Actually put your hard work and time and love into what you're trying to create. You also have the power to create anything you want. Just take your time. Don't rush anything. Remember, time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Don't worry about how long it's going to take, or don't worry about how long it has taken, but just know that it's going to come in. Each step you take as well, even the smallest steps, is still a step. You just maybe not see the full results of it right now, but it is going to be a big step for you. Okay. So that's my 8s. I'm going to leave 8s right there. Linda, you said it's crazy because we are headed into the 10th month, but Alt is a vibration of energy 8. Is there any significance to that? Yes, it can be, because 8 is also a number of karma as well. And that like the cycling of things. So that's what I was saying in the beginning, how you will be going through like different vibrations and different cycles. And even for life path number 8s as well. Yes, it definitely resonates for it. So that's, yeah. Thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. So 8s is the energy of infinity, of karma, good karma, just based on what side you're on. But yes, definitely. That Wheel of Fortune energy. I feel like Wheel of Fortune, I mean, I can understand why strength is number 8. So I just feel, I don't know, just me, when I read cards, I feel like either the Wheel of Fortune or Magician should be that energy of 8, because they use that infinite cycle of things. So, okay, thank you. Okay, Tara, good. That's wonderful. So let's move on to 9s. Let's move on to 9s. 9s is going to be last this month. Okay, so I'll timestamp them. Okay, so for 9s, this is also going to be a chance for you to start something new. It's like the old has worn itself out, and you are searching for something new and want to explore something new as well. So sometimes in order for you to like really explore something new, in order for you to get that like fulfillment that you're wanting, get that new fresh new start, you're going to have to leave one thing and begin a next. You have to leave something that is for sure to get to the next thing that is really unknown. But you can keep up the pace. Just keep up the pace, keep up the good work, and then just know what you want to head to and continue to work towards those things. And then everything is going to be a good success for you. What you do for work also, this could also be what you do for work. Someone is trying to start somewhere new, You may be looking for different new jobs, something more fulfilling. You may be feeling like the things or the money that you are making right now is not satisfying you. So you are like exploring. I see a lot of people going on Indeed. A lot of people are updating their resumes for this month because you are tired of the same old, same old. For some of you, it's not that you hate your job, you don't hate what you do, but you need more fulfillment, you need more stability, more success within your life, okay? Also, you also may feel bored too within your different work environment. You may feel like the well is running dry. Like, okay, I did this, I've accomplished these things, I've been successful in these things, but now it's time for me to do something more fulfilling. And you want to find something where you have total control over as well. You don't want to find anything where you feel like you're not in control. So some of you may be working independently. You may want to work independently, but you're undecided right now. You're not for sure. It's like you're kind of like testing the waters right now. So this is a good energy for you to actually do that. But by the end of October, there should be a decision that should be made by then. If you are looking at this at the end of October, I'm seeing 2 weeks. So like plan, like really like weigh your options for 2 weeks, or you just may be turning in some type of 2 week notice too. Make sure in this decision you have total control. Don't allow anyone to decide for you. You feel like you are going to fail. For some of you, you feel like you're going to fail, but there is success for you. So you just have to go like according to your plan or plan accordingly. So even if some of you are trying to like take some type of leap of faith when it comes to like your work environments, I'm just gonna speak on work right now. Make sure you plan accordingly. Just don't like throw yourself out there. It's good to take these leap of faiths and going through the unknown, like that's okay. But also have a plan A, plan B, plan C. Just don't go out there and just don't have no life preserver. Okay, I just explained it like that. All right, so for the nines, for the prediction that I have for you is unexpected gifts are given to you this month. You don't even see it coming. It came in as like a package, like a wrapped up package. So I couldn't see what the gifts were. So it could be relationships. Some of you may also be okay. So if you're pregnant as well, the baby may come early. I just got that strongly. And some type of baby may come early. Some it may be like a physical baby, like an actual like baby child, or it could be like something that you're planning to do. There's also a sense of being in protection mode or having to guard yourself. I put that you need to be careful of letting people connect back with you from the past too. So for somebody here, like there's gonna be somebody that is gonna reach out to you, that's gonna connect to you, and they're gonna try to make amends, but you're gonna have to use your own discernment because for most of you, I feel that you're not supposed to go back. You're supposed to like kind of, like I said, process it, discern it. Don't just say, "Oh, somebody's coming back from the past. I'm just gonna let them in. Like it must be good." Like really discern like who you allowed back in your space, just because they mean well, and they may be like a very nice person. They may actually mean well, but when you and that person connect, it may not be a good thing. So just use your discernment. I also put for some of you that know that you're not supposed to go back either, or even like reconnect with this person. Like I said, let this person in your space. You have learned enough from this person. You've learned enough. I feel like this person is coming back in your energy for a secret motive. May not be to like defy or to backstab you, but it could be where they're trying to come in for their own personal gain. Does that make sense? Nines, comment down below if that makes sense whenever you guys watch this replay. Because like I said, it's not like they're doing anything bad to you. They just want to do something good for them. And then also guard your space. Like it was just coming through like really strong. It's like guard your space. Don't really tell everybody everything that you've gotten, like especially if you are very intuitive. Um don't tell people like messages that you are getting or that you have gotten. That's coming through strong like really right now. Your intuition does need to be followed this month because someone is trying to fool you too. Like I said, I don't think it's like a bad thing. Like I'm not getting like they're just bad, like a bad person. Like they're just like using you as leverage. It's not that. It's just that you have something that that person wants and they can use you to get it. And once they get it, they'll kind of like ease themselves on back. So you don't want to be taken advantage of like that. And then they do have mixed emotions about you. It's like they don't, it's like they love you, they respect you, they know that you are someone that can be someone that could be nurturing, that can be really kind and nice, but at the same time, they mean well, but it's not really like that. It's not really good. It's on the fence. Okay, so that's for nines. So that's what I got for the predictions. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna timestamp these. Give me a few minutes. Let me timestamp these. Let me get like some water. Let me like meditate a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get back on for another live just to do a surprise message. Cause it's coming through real strong. It feels like really heavy on me. And I don't know what wants to come out. Like, cause like I said, I'm getting like different visions of different things. So I may have to, it may be a long reading. So just give me like a few moments. Let me timestamp these and then I'll see you guys for the next live when I just do the intuitive message. Okay. All right. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.